Mhm.
Yep.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's just taking time. I'm slow. And then I have to hit this button, make that change, and then oh wait, wrong way. Got to go this way. Whoop,
Wrong
whoop,
way,
whoop,
Johnson.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, wrong way, Johnson.
Welcome
And
to. We should have tested everything at once.
I did test everything. That's the worst part.
I
Like,
know we did.
it's the really worst part. Like, I tested so many things.
Hey, that's our thumbnail for the live shows.
Oh yeah. Copy. Let me see if I can make this happen. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm trying to get some action going.
Hi, my name is Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
And just witnessed the climactic end to the Grease Pole Festival. It's life-changing. Thanks,
It is.
TP Show.
Anytime, Bobby.
And
Anytime.
Thank you, Bobby.
I think this is the audio. Oh, wrong one. Okay, give me a second. I almost have it set up properly.
You're so good.
Mark
right.
here from Bama. Make sure you
Hi,
like,
Mark.
and they said you follow and subscribe to the TP Show. I made the change, and now I don't pee in any water anywhere.
Anytime.
Maybe he was a serial peer.
Yeah, I think he was, actually.
Yeah.
Is it this button? I don't know. Hey, got the right button. Buttons. They're fancy. So I saw this. This is Orson Welles, for anybody who's really old and doesn't know what Orson Welles is. I saw this and I had to, this would have been a better Casey Neistat class than the one we took. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Watch this. So if you don't know at home, we, for fun, took a Casey Neistat class to learn how to do Casey Neistat videos. It was useless for us. We don't work like that. Like, he literally goes out and does everything in sequential order. He sits at home and he mentally just figures this crap out, and then he goes out and shoots it, and then he edits it together. Did I get anything wrong there besides the fact I can't speak? Like, was that pretty accurate to the class? And you and I were like, we didn't learn nothing. So I watched this and I was like, I learned more in one minute of this than I did of all of the Casey Neistat class.
You can't do these things. You can't have the background in focus or whatever it was, or you can't shoot a scene that way, Mr. Wells or young Mr. Wells or Orson or whatever they called you then. And you knew that you could. And how did you know this?
Sheer dumbness. You're sure it's got to be you're good and you're great. It's ignorance. There's no authority in the world like it.
But there's got to be something more than that technically. I mean, how did you know that?
You know technically that the whole bag of movies can be learned in about a day and a half. I kid you not.
Now, how does it work? How do you do it? You get a guy who knows how to...
And then ask him, and that's the end of it. And all these guys who do it try to make a big mystery of it because that's their living. And I have the right to say it because I had in my first picture in Kane the greatest cameraman who ever lived, who was Greg Toland. And he came to my office and said, I want to work in your picture. My name is Toland. I said, why do you, Mr. Toland? He said, because you've never made a picture. And you don't know what cannot be done.
Gee.
Makes sense.
So I said, but I really don't. Can you tell me? He says, there's nothing to it. And he gave me the day and a half lessons.
He spent a whole day and a half.
He was right.
He was right. So, yeah, pretty amazing. Orson Welles, everybody. Yep. Orson Welles. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, wow, that is just too cool for school. Now, normally, in a normal situation, we wouldn't have to do it this weird, stupid way that we're doing it today. But since everything is broken, so this button right here doesn't take us to the right spot. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. You know what's funny about it is I have absolutely no idea how I'm fixing it after the show. Like, normally I'm like, oh, yeah. I know what broke. Yeah. I know what the problem is. Oh, okay. I know what I need to do.
Yep.
I have no idea. We were 2 hours out from the show and the show's about to start. And I'm like, it's broke. Like, it's straight up broke. We took last week off so I could get it fixed, and it was broke. I'm like, crap. I'm like, okay, does this button work? It did.
No.
No. The one button I need, like the button worked, but the
Yeah.
problem was that all of the audio that you've been playing all came on at the same time. So I pressed the button and all of a sudden Sarah, Bobby, Mark, Shia, Space Pants, everything started playing. I'm like,
Hi, my
no,
name is
Mark here
Bobby.
from
Hi.
Bama.
yes.
And just
My name
witness
is
the
Cheryl. I've
climactic
been a
end to
fan
the
of the
Grease
TP
Pole
show
Follow
Festival.
and
since season
subscribe to
five.
the TP show.
Thanks,
My
TP
safe
Show.
word
That's
is
exactly
I will
what
change.
happened.
And now.
Exactly.
I don't
And
pee in
you
any water
staggered it a
anywhere.
little. Like you gave it a little
I
bit of a
did.
split second.
On purpose. Yeah.
None. I got none of that. It was just like, my ears. It was funny. But yeah, welcome to the show, everybody.
I like
Okay,
it. Put it
so
all together.
me too. I think it's pretty awesome. So this is an important thing that we all need to know.
Okay.
Point of living if I don't know what Tim Burton film I am.
That's it. What Tim Burton film are you? See, I would have been bummed if this came up. I would have been like,
Yeah. I've been like, oh yeah.
that one? That one? Which one would you have wanted to land on? I know what I wanted to land on.
Oh, it could be Batman. It could be Edward Scissorhands. It
Th-
could be.
Those were my two go-to.
Like Beetlejuice. I'd be okay with.
You know which one I
Like-
wouldn't have been happy with? Like Alice in Wonderland, I could have dealt with, but which one would I have been like, no? I would have been like,
I would have been fine with Sweeney Todd too.
Okay, so I'm reenacting the end scene of the movie that I don't like. Damn dirty apes! That's the one.
Yeah.
It's the one I don't
Yeah.
want. I would have been like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Get your damn hands off of her, you damn dirty ape.
And my favorite part is when he finds his buddy. And this is the original one, by the way. He finds his buddy, and his buddy's been lobotomized. He's like, "Oh man, I found you. What's going on?" And the dude's like drooling. He like turns to him, and the guy's like, "What's up with you?" And then all of a sudden, he sees this big C scar right here. He's like, "Oh, you damn dirty apes! You lobotomized my friend."
A new
Yes,
short
they
film
did.
just came out demonstrating yet again how quickly AI is changing filmmaking and visual effects specifically. The film is called There's an Alien in My House, and it was produced by the same studio that brought you anime Rock, Paper, Scissors, which was an AI-generated anime.
It was good.
So on
I
top
like
of
that
using
one.
traditional VFX, the director/VFX artist Peter France used an AI tool called Wonder Dynamics, which allowed him to paint out the actor, replace him with the custom 3D character that he designed, as well as skip the mocap suit altogether. So what would have taken them months or maybe even years to edit only took them about a week. A new short film just came out demonstrating yet again how quick.
Yeah, they needed no mocap. They needed no special this, no special that. They just literally like guy ran around and then they put it inside the software, and the next thing you know, he's a fish. I was like,
there's a whole
fish?
group of people right now that just lost their job because of that.
Dude, I actually literally just read about a woman that was a copywriter. And when ChatGPT came online, what was it, 2-3 months ago? Her name was like Carol or something. And so they started saying, "Hey, Carol, ChatGPT." They literally fired her within a month. And everybody that works there now uses ChatGPT. Like, that's what they use. They're like, copywriters out. ChatGPT is in. So, and another ChatGPT story. I guess apparently a lawyer decided to use ChatGPT. Okay, this is a double story.
It was closing.
It was a double
argument.
story. No, he used it for actual briefs that he gave to the judge. And ChatGPT, so the guy says, "Oh, okay, this is a real case," and ChatGPT says, "Sure is. It's the best case ever." He hands it to the judge. The judge does the research. They were all fake cases. ChatGPT made them up. The only story I found funnier than that was that a teacher decided to check all of his students' work to see if it was plagiarized. So he put every single one into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said all of them were plagiarized. All of them. So the students were like, we're protesting because we did this, and I have time date stamps of me making the changes inside the Google document. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you do a Google Doc and it has, this is me doing the work, and you can see me doing the work. And the teacher's like, "Nah, ChatGPT said you cheated, so you cheated." Sorry. It's just so funny to me on every level. Like the things that are happening now because of AI are just hilarious. Jump back 20 years and people would have been like, that ain't gonna happen.
Right. And
Right.
they made Terminator 20 years ago.
It's true.